Hello 11th class. This is your chapter 9 string manipulations. This is your lecture number 4. In this I'll explain the summary of the chapter. So now first, what is string? So the string is a list or sequence of characters in order. A character is anything we type on the keyboard in one keystroke, such as a letter, number or a backslash. So string is a sequence of character enclosed in single, double or triple quote. For example, this. So whatever you want to write in double quotes or in single quote or either in triple quote. So that is known as string. How to create a string in Python? So you have to create a string by using single quote, double quote or triple quote. So these are the example. This is a single quote, this is a double quote and this is the triple quote. So these are the example. These hello are stored in a variable myString. So these are the string. How to access character in a string? So we can access the individual character by using the indexing. Indexing, that is also called the subscript, and a range of character by using the slicing. The index starts from the 0th position. In string, the index always starts from the 0th position. If you want to access the character that is out of the range, then it will give you the error. And the integer, that must be an integer, index must be an integer. We can't use the float and the other types in string. Python allows a negative indexing for its sequence. The index of -1 refers to the last item, -2 to the second last item, and so on. Now indexing. So the indexes of a string begin from 0 to length -1 in forward direction and in backward direction. So here is the example. This Python is a string. So this is the forward indexing. Forward indexing always starts with 0 till length -1, and backward indexing always starts from at the back position from this -1 till length of the string. Now traversing a string. So traversing a string means accessing all the elements of the string one after the other by using the subscript or the index value. So this is the example. If you want to access the element at 0th position, so it will give you the answer H. And if you want to access the element at -5 position, then it will give you the answer W. Now traversing a string. You can traverse a string by using the for loop and by using while loop. And I discussed the program based on for loop and while loop in your previous class. Now how to change or delete a string. So string are immutable, that you know. It means the element of a string cannot be changed once it has been assigned. Okay, you can change the complete string, but you cannot change the elements of the string. We can simply reassign the different string to the same name. So here is the example. You want to change the index of 5 with A. So it will give you the type error. Now string operators. So basic operator, that is plus and multiply, replication operator and concatenation operator. Now membership operator, in and not in. Now comparison operator, all rational operators, relation operator. Now the first one is the plus, that is concatenation operator. String concatenation operator. So concatenation that refers to creating a new string by adding two string. If you want to add two string, then you have to concatenate the string. So the plus operator, that joins or concatenates strings written on both sides of the operator and creates a new string. Next is, you cannot add str and the int object as plus operator. Data type you should be the same. So concatenate always add two string of same data type. Now replication operator. So this replication operator, when used with numbers, it performs multiplication and returns a protocol of two number operands. To use a replication operator with string, you need two types of operand, that is a string and the number. This condition is must. So that is as number multiplied by string. So this replication operator cannot work with the cannot work with both operands of the string type. Next is membership operator, in and not in. So this offers the two membership operator for checking whether a particular character exists in the given string or not. Next, these operators are in and not in. So to use the membership operator in string, it is required that both the operands should be of string type. If both the operands of string type, then only you will use the membership operators. Now comparison operator. So it is a relational operator. You already aware about these relational operator. You have worked with it. So comparison will be done character by character. Now next is the ordinal value. So the Python compares strings by using ASCII, rather Unicode value of the characters. So Unicode value is also called the ordinal values. For most common characters, the ASCII and the Unicode values are same. So these are the characters 0 to 9. The ordinal values are 48 to 57, capital A to capital Z 65 to 90, small a to small z 97 to 122. Now string slicing. So the string slicing is used to retrieve a subset of values. A slice of a string is nothing but a substring. So this extracted substring is termed as the slice. So in slice you have extract the substring. Here is the syntax. This is the string name. Then it has the three arguments start, end and step. So here end is excluded. Now string function and method, we already discussed about this, that there are many built-in function like uppercase, lowercase, is upper, is lower, is digit, is alphanum. Okay, these all are the functions that we already discussed. Now in your lecture 3, I gave you the homework, that is write a program that reads a line and print its frequency chart. Like you have to calculate number of uppercase letter, number of lowercase letter, number of alphabets and number of digits. You have to write the frequency, that how many times this number is repeated or this number is present in the string. Okay, so you have to check the code. I am opening Python. So your file is, this is your code. So if line is equal to input, enter a line. You have to enter the line. Lower, upper, digit, alpha, all are initialized value of this 0. So for a in line, it will just read the character one by one. If a dot is lower, if it is lower, then lower value should be incremented. Now if a dot is upper, if it is in uppercase, then upper plus is equal to 1. It will increase the value of upper by 1. Now if a dot is digit, then it will give you the answer. Then it will just add the, it will increase the value of digit by 1. If is alpha, then it will also again increase the value of alpha by 1. Then it will print the uppercase letter, lowercase letter, alphabets and digits. Now I am going to run it. For example, Python for big data 2020. So it will give you the answer. Number of uppercase letter 6, number of lowercase letter 10, number of alphabets 16, number of digits is 4. Okay, I hope this question is clear now. Now your homework is, you have to revise chapter 9 string manipulation. In the next video you will get your assignment. Okay, so you have to solve that assignment. And here you have to revise the chapter for solving the assignment. So thank you and have a nice day.